Hey yo, welcome to the wonderful world of HungryHeath. I am not a classically trained chef, but I am a self-taught home cook. I studied under several television chefs. I have a PhD from YouTube University and a black belt in Google Food. I love to cook. One thing I love more than cooking is this woman, Rahya.
Ooh.
She'll eat steak, aka the warden. Together we host like to call the Friday Night Feast, which is what y'all watching right now. And I want to say happy Valentine's to all y'all that are lucky enough to tune in tonight.
Yeah, there we go.
We got a doozy for you.
We got a doozy?
Yes.
A doozy.
And if you see Rahel, she found a little an appetizer for us. Where did you get this? Aldi?
Yeah. So we're going to start off. I got this at Aldi last Saturday. And Heath was already saying he loves scallops and bacon wrapped. And we were thinking of making our own. But I saw this and I was like, well, here we go. Let's make our evening a little more convenient. So we are going to start on this and then we'll read comments. So again, this is from Aldi in ours puts like their limited frozen. It's like in a little center area. But these were $5.99. And what I like is on the back, it tells you how to cook in the oven or the air fryer, y'all. So isn't that something when, like the air fryer, I feel like 10 years ago, you never heard about an air fryer. Now it's so prevalent that companies are putting air fryer instructions on packages. Oh, those look nice size.
It's like 3 skewers, it looks like.
Yeah, let's show everybody else. There's what they look like. So there's 6 in here total. And look, they just skewered it. And then it says remove from packaging.
Well, yeah. No, I'm gonna put the plastic in the air fryer.
Yeah, that'll make sense. Place a bacon wrapped scallop in air fryer in a single layer. Set it at 400 for 17 to 20 minutes until a turtle tip is 165. And for a whole package is 1 serving, which is only 3 total carbs. That's pretty good. 25 grams of protein and 18 grams of fat. Those are some great macros there. What do y'all think? We're splitting this as an appetizer, but I think, if you're looking for an easy lunch, get like a bag of salad and then air fry these up, and there's you a really healthy lunch. What do y'all think?
Got more of these.
So we're going to get that going.
Sounds like what I want for lunch tomorrow.
And then our entree, we'll be getting that started in a little bit, but we are making a creamy Cajun shrimp dish.
17 minutes?
Let's do 18. So we're excited about the main entree. And then if you're in our HungryHorde Facebook chat group, which, join the HungryHorde headquarters. Join the chat group. I posted a sneak peek of our dessert. So I've actually been working on them this week. There's a few steps, but I'll definitely have a video out showing you how you can make this delicious dessert, y'all. I'm so excited. And I actually got this inspired from another channel. She kind of does, I guess in a way, I started thinking, I was like, I guess it's kind of like an ASMR because she talks softly and then she makes everything very aesthetically pleasing. Now, she did do keto. She did regular, well, she actually did vegan. So then, of course, I did my keto hack on it. So we are super excited to have all of y'all here. And again, happy Valentine's Day to everyone. And just join us and we can have Valentine's together, right? Like we basically... No, we made reservations at the Parker Palace for 500 people, and you're part of it.
We start with veggies first, right?
Yeah, but do we want to start right this minute?
I do.
Okay. because that's going to be ready in 18, and then we got to eat that, and then have our entree.
And I'm done.
Okay. Well, yeah. If you want, here we'll turn this on, and we'll get that heated going. And then we'll get going on everything else. And I saw Charlotte was here. She says, I'm here making coffee, so I hopefully stay awake this time. Right? I really could have used another cup of coffee this afternoon. Y'all.
I told you to go to Dutch.
No, actually, you didn't tell me to today.
Okay. From now on, every day go to Dutch.
No, we can't afford that.
There, I told you.
There. Start getting a second job. Oh, that's okay. Let's see. Locked up, row, right?
No, I'm saying instead of being on the Wi-Fi, we'd be dedicated line in.
Maybe. Okay. I think.
So what I had done while we're waiting on the reconnection, I got 2 teaspoons of beef tallow into the cast iron first. That's where we're going to cook all this stuff in. Well, then she got turned on, so we'll set it right here for right now. Do we still need this?
Well, because we're going to have
here.
people coming in later that are going to be.
Okay.
I see you and I hear you. Okay, good. Let's see how it does, y'all.
Oh, it's starting to melt. Good.
And then I see 22Q Cat is here. Hi, Shelly and Heath. Happy birthday, Delilah. Yes, it's her birthday today. So I've been giving her extra little treats and lovin's and everything. And in fact, earlier when I walked by the couch, her and Sam are like snuggling. So I guess they're each other's Valentine.
In preparation for this recipe, the other day I diced up a bunch of veggie. Right now I got, I don't know, maybe what do you call that? A quarter of an onion?
Yeah.
I'm going to put all of it in here, okay?
Yeah. But they're saying we kind of look underwater, which we do. Let me see if the other Wi-Fi is open yet. Give me just a second, y'all. Because it wasn't wanting to connect to the, let's see.
And then I also have probably 2 jalapenos I'm going to add as well. Oh, wow. It's starting to freeze in another fridge. Put this aside. Because, I'm not going to use all of that. I'll tell you I'm going to save that for Sunday.
We might be underwater for a few minutes because I'm waiting for the 5 to come back. Let's see here.
And then I have
I say that. Is it connecting now? Let's see. Okay. I think we're good this time. All right. Go ahead, dear.
this container is all bell peppers. She bought a bag, a 3-pack of them. But I'm going to put this large container, portion of it. Oh, that fell on the floor. Let me throw that away real quick.
No, it still
Brush
looks like
on
it's. Wait for those. Oh, no. Let's see. Yeah, that does look better now. Okay, good.
I'm adding basically 1 bell pepper to it. You want all of that, or you want?
Yeah, go ahead. I like a lot of bell pepper.
Yeah.
Why not?
And then what I was going to do like I said, we're saving the rest of this for Sunday.
Well, actually, yeah, that's right, Sunday.
I'm going to move this to this one, and I only have the one container to mess with later.
Yeah, that's good. So, yes, it is Delilah's birthday today, sweet little girl. Shauna is here and says, hi, is Heath and Shelly.
Howdy.
And she goes, it's Happy Singles Awareness Day. There you go. And Laura S is here. And she's a Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. What do you got planned, Laura? You and your husband always do such cute things together. Brenda F is here. Hey, Brenda F.
Look, for ease, let's do that.
Yeah, I loved your Valentine's steak. That looked delicious.
That really looks good.
Oof.
Okay, you're going to start seasoning these, right?
Yeah. Yeah, stir it all together. Get it like coated in that tallow.
Yeah, I am, but I'm also going to spread it out first, then I'm going to season it.
Okay.
You got this garlic powder here.
Yeah, just some garlic powder. Ooh, that's a lot.
I love garlic, y'all. And then you want it dusted with a little bit of Slap Your Mama.
Yeah. Love using this stuff. And normally we have a Cajun seasoning blend that we make. And we would normally be doing that. However, we basically tried to fill up for the road trip. And so we're out of our personal stash. And so we'll be getting that, made up more for ourselves. And then we'll also be getting it for the road trip when we meet up in less than a month, y'all. And Tweet Tiki Cat said, Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. And Sharon is here. Hey, Sharon. She goes, hi, all.
I started to say happy VD, but that doesn't sound very good.
And Brenda want to know if you're tired.
No, I'm not, actually.
Oh, you're not?
I'm having a nice nap.
Oh, you did?
You want me to be tired?
No,
all right, shut it down. I'm tired. I'm just saying.
Sharon said, here for just a bit tonight. Well, thank you for stopping by and giving us a thumbs up. Kate said, hi, everyone. Hi, Shelly and Heath. Watch while I wait for my Valentine's to come home. Oh, that's so sweet. Happy Valentine's Day. You too, Caden. Thank you. Oh, my gosh. Keto Simple just sent us a super chat. Thank you. For $10. Wow.
Hey, big man, let me hold $1. What movie was that from?
I don't know.
I don't remember either. I remember hearing it a long time ago.
Thank you so much, Dustin. He said, happy Valentine's Day. What do you got planned with Chandra? I'm always curious. Shauna said, I made a strong pot of coffee. I'm not sure it's going to help. Oh, wow.
I don't remember, though. Were we putting mushrooms in this, too?
Do we have any left, or we use them all?
I don't remember now, honestly.
Yeah, we can add mushrooms. I like mushrooms.
We have several.
Oh, well then, yeah, let's do it. Oh, Shauna's not, she's having to get modified stretches because the physical therapy was too much. That's so sad. I've always heard that any type of back injury is like one of the worst injuries to get because it takes so long to heal and get better. So,
how many do you want?
I think
there's only 4 more left. Well, there's a little one. We're going to take it.
Okay. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. So I'm so sorry you're going through so much. You hang in there, and we're here to help you anytime. If you just need to vent or cry, anything. If we could give you a hug, we would. Everybody give Shauna some virtual hugs. Easy on the back. Easy on the back.
Air hugs.
Rickman said, happy Valentine's Day, Horde. Valentine is the patron saint of married couples.
Oh, wow.
Well, thank you. Well, here we are, the married couple. And Shaz, I see and hear you. And then we're back. And Sharon said we're underwater. And then we see
Get your
you.
snorkels on.
And Rickwood said, "Happy birthday, Delilah. Make sure you score all the treats." Yeah, she has definitely gotten the treats today. And I think tomorrow, I'm going to see, but I'm thinking of while I am out, there's a little Wolf Bakery. It's like they make dog treats and stuff, and they do make stuff for birthdays so that you can either get a birthday cake, which is like a little mini cake, but that's like $40.
Jesus.
Or they also do cookies, and I think the cookies are only like 5 to 7. So I might get her a cookie.
You know, for humans, we usually give them spankings for their birthday. I don't think she would like that, though.
No. Shauna said, well, for those going, 21 days until the road trip.
Thank you.
Wow. 21 OMG. That is so fast. That is really fast.
Tomorrow, basically.
Brenda said, as of yesterday, was 1 year ago that we got Leo. I love that dog. Oh, that's awesome. So happy belated gotcha day to Leo. That's so cute.
See, this is good too. With the mushrooms, you'll put a little more liquid in here.
Yeah.
Really sweat it out.
Toy TQ Cat said, funny how the internet screwed up exactly when Shelly mentioned the get a second job thing. Ha ha ha. Coincidence?
Yeah. It doesn't like what you mean to me.
Oh, wow. And Rickwood said, no vampires near Heath. Laugh out loud.
Right?
Right? Not with that garlic. Laura said, my husband is working 13 hours shut down for 3 weeks.
Ouch.
So I'm basically by myself all day, but it's okay. Oh, Laura, I'm so sorry. Oof. That is hard, but hopefully that time will go by fast, right? Mm-hmm. So that 3 weeks, that's about when we'll be meeting you. I can't wait to try that burger place.
Right?
Keto Simple said, we've been down for the count the whole week.
Oh.
Been sleeping just about all week. Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
So what are you sick with? Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry. We'll send healing thoughts to Chandra as well. That just, I hate that. Because didn't she call out, you said last Sunday?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Aw. That sucks. Cupid missed.
Nice.
Said, hey, yo, happy Valentine's Day, Horde.
Sounds like a very moist time.
And she goes, happy Wolf Day, Delilah.
Nice.
I think she actually knows. I know some people are like, oh, dogs don't know. But she has been especially happy and like following me a lot today.
You know why? Because you're giving her extra
attention.
Yeah, that's the word.
Yes.
It started from the very moment you saw her this morning.
Well, of course. Of course. I had to. It's my baby. She's my little girl.
Well, it's like I've heard somebody made a meme, a little thing up the other day. Like, you don't have to tell your kids happy birthday for the first couple of years. They won't know any different.
Oh, Shauna said, thank you, Shelly. Sheesh, make me cry. Oh, you can't cry because that'll hurt your back.
Well, what are you doing to make her cry?
I guess saying give her hugs. Cupid Mist said, I passed another stone this week. Oh my gosh, are you like what is it called where they mine stones?
A miner?
No. I thought there was a term for it.
I don't know, honestly.
You know, like there's refineries.
Coal mine?
Not a coal mine.
No, not a still. That's for liquor.
Maybe it's a still. Well, now it just everything's pausing. Let me see here. Feed grainy and audio not matching. Internet.
There's a lot of vegetables in here.
Yeah. I feel like there's a word, but I can't remember. But that's obviously what you are, Renee.
You know what come up? About an hour after we're done, we cut it off tonight, and then you'll remember. Like, oh yeah, it was this.
I know. Then I'll just message her.
Right.
20TQ. Oh, and she said, and wasn't gonna. Okay, but was at work and wasn't gonna try to get it out of the toilet. Oh, I don't blame you.
Ooh, no.
I would not be sticking my hand in any toilet, even my toilet. I'd just be like, "Ooh, let me go get a glove." But at work, especially, ooh. 2HQ Cat said $40 for a doggy cake. Yeah, for the little birthday cake.
It depends on how much you love your dog.
Right, that's basically. But it is like I'll film tomorrow when I go, so you can see. But that's about the going rate for a dog cake. Oh, that's true. Rickwood said hamburger patties make good canine cookies.
Well, I've told you that before.
That's true. I can layer it, right?
Yeah.
But then I want that meat.
Right.
Sharon said, in 3 weeks, y'all be here for the Friday night feast. Oh, is it actually 3 weeks from this Friday?
Like.
OMG. 3 weeks?
I'm saying.
That's no time.
And I almost got all of my vacation approved. We don't know yet about one day.
That's so weird.
It was. Because, y'all, here's the story. I've been working on this because they told us we have to put our vacation request in 3 weeks in advance, at least. And the sooner you get it in, the better. So I did that. And then me and my boss sat together and entered my my request. It approved 2 days, 8 to 16 hours. But then I hit my anniversary on the 8th of August 8th was my August 8th is my anniversary.
February 8th is your mid-year.
Yeah. So at 18 months, I get another 40 hours added in for me. Well, I finally saw it pulls up. I had 56 hours. I had 16 plus 40. So I went through, requested the extra days I wanted because I'm taking 5 days so we can go visit, do the road trip and everything. We went through and looked at them today. It approved 2 more days for me. One of them says unknown. The rest of them have been pending. But I got curious the other day on my day off and called HR and asked them about it. I go, yeah, no, you're cool. He goes, you got 56 hours plus 8 hours sick time. He goes, your boss thinks he's to click this button and you're good to go. So I told my boss about that today, and he's like, well, I don't know anything about that. He goes, I don't know if I've ever done. He goes, I didn't know it was up to me. He goes, all I do is put it in for you. I said, well, can we put it in? So I'll pull up my app on my phone here, go check it, and it says 2 of the days are approved. The other one said unknown.
Yeah. So 4 out of the 5 days are definitely approved.
The other day they were showing pending. Now one just says unknown.
That's so weird. He
goes, I don't know. Well, maybe we'll check it tomorrow.
Are these done?
I don't know yet. I'm leaving them in there and hold them warm until we do the next part. You want to eat them right now?
Yeah, it's an appetizer.
I never heard it go off.
It's an appetizer. All right, let's see.
Less than a minute.
I want to be there. Okay, so what he's about to pull out, in case you missed the first few minutes, is we got from Aldi these specialty bacon wrapped sea scallops, and it gave air fryer instructions on the back. So that is what we did, is put it in the air fryer, and if the ingredients are just sea scallops and bacon. That's it, y'all. And I mean, the macros are great. 3 total carbs for all 6. So that's a half a carb each scallop, 25 grams of protein, and 18 grams of fat. So a nice little appetizer, or you could turn this into an entree. But there's 6 of them, and we're going to split that as our Valentine app. And we'll let you know. We'll let you know if you should buy it or not.
And I'm just going to put it in my bowl and bring them over there.
Okay.
But it just went off. But they said what temp?
165.
All right, where's my Google habit?
But then I thought this would be something, kind of light that we can have. So I'm just gonna kind of as an appetizer, because you know a lot of places when you have Valentine's dinner, they want to charge. Like I saw one reel earlier, and they were like, you know what the difference between a $20 steak and a $200 steak is? February 14th. And it's like truly.
What was the temp again?
165.
All right, that's 201.
Oh. And then if you want to get the shrimp on your way here too. So that's what we're starting with, y'all. So we're going to try these and see how they are. 3 weeks. Gosh. Keto Simple said, yeah, she slept from Saturday night to Tuesday and still slept a bunch after that. Oh, gosh. I am so sorry, y'all. That really sucks.
Right.
Underwater. Is it gotten better now? I don't. Ooh. Well, they look good. What do y'all think?
You need a fork?
No, I've got these. What do y'all think about that?
I think it's amazing. And I got us impromptu
Dipping sauce? Marinara?
I got a marinara from the other night.
Okay.
Figured we'll put it right there.
Yeah.
Let me stir these up a little more. Oh, you
No, for the shrimp in the middle. Right. So I'm gonna try it without the sauce, y'all. Let's see. Yeah, so let me know if it's better. Sharon said, I started my scheduling spreadsheet for shopping and food prep. Wow. Shauna said, I want to be there. I know. I want you there too.
No, I didn't actually count these. I started those again, whatever. I'll just grab a handful. What it is, I have a leftover, hang on. I got to sneeze.
There's a lot of shrimp in here.
There is?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I want a lot of shrimp on my plate.
Okay.
Well, they're still a little frozen, but they'll still cook. Oh. And then I was thinking we could put a lid on it. All the silverware and whatnot, we just throw it in here.
Okay. Spread them out a little bit more. Oh.
It'll cook out. It's just liquid. Your shrimp's going to taste like shrimp.
No, dang it. Oh, where's the seasoning?
I just had it. What did I do? Did I go put it up?
Probably.
You want more garlic or just the slap?
Probably the garlic and the slap. I know, Shauna. I want you to be here, be there with us.
What if we send somebody to kidnap you?
Right? Okay, I'm just going to sprinkle with some garlic. And then, you know what I need is like a knife for the cream cheese. And then I'm going to do the slap your mama here. Oh, yeah, that works.
So I was just cutting the, what did I cut with this?
Oh, what did you cut?
I brought some over here. Oh, no, I don't remember now. I did cut something, but I don't remember what it is now.
Okay. Here, you try one without the sauce and tell everybody what you think.
I think it needs sauce.
Now, you know, if we went to a restaurant, this would have easily been $15. Like it? Right? You know, this would be a $15 appetizer. Mm-hmm. And they would, you know, church it up and be like, oh, it is fresh sea scallops, meticulously wrapped in our thick house bacon. And then we sear it, get the bacon crispy, and then they would probably like drizzle some kind of sauce on top and serve it with some like microgreens and then be like $18.
That's good. That's way good, actually.
Mm-hmm.
What do I do with the lid? Put tomato sauce. I'll leave it away over there.
Oh, maybe. Oh, let's see. Last one. Oh. Mmm.
You said
I
like
think
$9.
6.
I'll take better.
They're basically $1 each. I think that's pretty good. Sharon said, Shauna will be there in video chat. I'll put her on the living room TV. Yay! And she said, I'll be sure to have my iPad up and running. You want to try flipping some of those?
Mm-hmm.
The shrimp, I don't want them overcooked. 22Q Cat said, they can put your picture on a paddle shot and take you with them. Right? Like she did do that for us. That would be so fun. But I think that would be cute where you're like on the live TV and you could just be part of it.
Tom, look, you message your family. Look, I'm on TV.
Yeah, look, I'm famous. I'm on the TV. And then once he gets those turned, then I'm going to start adding this to just start melting on top. So this is just some cream cheese because we're doing creamy Cajun. I'm just going to, this is half a block, you know, because we like it creamy, y'all. And I just like to do this while the shrimp are there, kind of get cooked.
We need to microwave the crawfish too. I mean the crawfish, the cauli rice.
Oh yeah, go ahead and do that. Because that takes 444. Oh. That's how long I do it.
4 minutes, 4:44.
Yeah. Does anybody else do that? If you microwave anything, do you always do it like where the number, like if it's supposed to be 3, you just do 3, 3, 3, or if it's supposed to be, you know, 4 or 5.
That's how I baked my potato this morning, or this for my lunch. Remember?
Oh yeah.
I did 5, 5, 5.
Right. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Shauna said next year, yeah, 2026. That is the year that we plan currently to go on the West Coast. We'll call it the West Coast Meeting Horde. Well, we're going to work on that title. But that is our plan. That one will probably take a 2-week thing because when I've like mapped it out, we're going to kind of get up through here, through Texas, of course. In Colorado, we're going to head up to, I think Salt Lake City, and then Portland, and then we'll be coming down the Highway 1. Pacific Coast Highway. And then, of course, we'll meet up with Shauna. Or, yeah. And I think Shauna said you might even fly to Portland to meet us.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Feels like there's something else supposed to add to this. I'm trying to
well, once we start doing the cream cheese, last time I had to add just a little bit of heavy cream.
Okay. So let me put this back in the fridge then, right?
Hey, Sean is here. We missed you the past couple weeks. Said good evening, all.
We were talking about you.
Uh-oh.
Remember what we talked about when we were there?
Oh, yeah. We've been talking about Thursday and then Friday and stuff to do. You okay?
Yeah, my meat just gave out on me. Oh, no. The heavy cream, but there's something else we had to. Oh, the rice that I have going right now. Duh.
Yeah. And just keep stirring it to get the cream cheese melted.
All right. Well, let's do this then. We'll put gloves on. I want to move it a little closer.
He said, we celebrated Valentine's Day by finally getting our power back on. What?
Oh, what? I didn't hear about this.
Getting out of a crummy hotel.
Oh, what happened?
That moved.
Okay. Do we need to fix it though?
Oh, I think you're fine.
Just want to get
getting out of our crummy hotel and coming back home. Oh my gosh, what happened, Sean?
Didn't you just do that a couple of months ago?
Oh, what's going on?
That stinks. I'm sorry.
Renee said, if anyone watches White Lotus, new season dropped this weekend.
I've heard it's really good. In fact, somebody at work was telling us we should start watching it, but I was like, well, I already got 2 other shows I'm watching at the moment. Yeah,
I want to know who's been watching this or had watched it. Season 3 just dropped, but it's called The Curious Case of Natalie Grace. Anybody watch that since
Natalia?
Natalia Grace. So they had 3 seasons. So almost they just dropped the 3rd season in January.
That's what Lord have seen.
Yeah, that's looking good. Yeah, let's stir it. But did anybody else watch all of that? This is the first time I heard of it. I know a lot of people have watched it, since the first season it came out. So we're just now on season 2. Renee said, hey, Sean and Michelle, congrats on the power for Valentine's. Renee said, power on for Valentine's. Go home and light candles for setting the mood.
Right?
Right? That seems exactly how it works, right?
They call it apropos.
Right. Sean said he just can't take those hotel room beds.
Not for very long.
I hope the one in Dublin that we're staying at, what is that, the Stay Bridge? I hope their beds are comfy.
Remember that one trip we made? It was so bad. We went to Costco and bought
that was an Airbnb, actually.
We went and bought a mattress cover.
And then we took it back when we left.
Yeah.
Because we don't need one at our house. And then you know what? Whenever you come back with silverware, I like the pepper, to put fresh cracked pepper.
Right.
But I think some of these shrimp need just a couple more minutes.
All right. Well, give me one of them.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just going to turn the heat down just slightly. But yeah, the hotel beds, and I've noticed sometimes on our extended trips, I think it's like the soaps, because I do have a lot of allergies. Oh, thank you. And I think the soaps that they use after a while, like the detergents, I guess I should clarify. So the detergents they use, and I think also the soaps you get at the hotel room, like my skin sometimes will start breaking out after a while. And it's just, I think it's like, I'm sure they have to use, some very strong detergent for the sheets. But it's like those sheets.
Well, it's not just that. They get whatever's on sale in bulk.
Right. But I'm sure they have to get like a one that, gets rid of all bodily fluids and stuff like that.
It's not until you get to the really bougie hotels that they start doing all the funky.
The softening and everything.
Right.
All right.
Here, do me a favor. Cut that open.
Okay. And where are the plates? Oh, over there.
Oh, what?
The plates.
Oh, right. Just go real quick.
Uh-huh. And then we just got a couple of green onions here. And grab a couple of these. Okay. Oh. What's that?
You're going to put those up while I'm already up.
Mm-hmm.
You ready for your water?
Yeah. My 1877. Y'all, they're still on sale. And he was like, oh man, I wanted the mango one. And I was like, okay, I'll go get you some.
Go ahead and get you another box too while they're on sale. They'll sit and they'll last.
Well, yeah, I know. Okay.
Well,
so we're going to. Ooh, ooh.
we're going to whoop whoop.
Yeah, we're gonna whoop whoop. Okay, I'm gonna take some of the cauli rice. Close enough. There you go.
I'm gonna throw this away. I'm tired of messing with it.
And then, do you want to get a big spoon for me to use?
To serve?
Yeah, to serve. We'll put our cauli rice out. And we'll turn this off now. And then we'll just scoop up this creamy Cajun shrimp dish.
So good, slap your mama.
Oh, wow, y'all. That looks good. Ooh.
So once you do that, we're gonna take. We don't need to keep this on the line. We'll put it on the stove.
Yeah, exactly.
Hold on, I'm gonna clear a spot for some.
Okay.
Well, that little cover for the microwave. Well, I'll leave it sit now so it can breathe though.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta sit down for that.
Yeah. Actually, you want to give me one of the handles there? And then we can unplug at least that.
Let's see if I can do this without hitting the tripod.
I think because you added all that juice, we didn't need.
Ah, wrong plug, dummy.
We didn't need to add the heavy cream.
We didn't though, did we?
Not this time, but it is a lot more watery.
Cook it down a little further. I unplugged the wrong thing.
Yeah. But yeah, we should probably I don't know, at least wash it out.
Well, of course.
Yeah, just take it. All right. Now we're gonna do our green onion here, y'all. Let's see. Oh, you lost power Wednesday night and got it back on this evening.
Wow, that's annoying.
That is one thing.
It's almost
Whenever
like she lives in Houston or something.
right? Whenever you like lose power and you got to stay at some kind of hotel, when you get back to your house, your bed, it is like the best feeling. Even like when you're on vacation for a week or a few days, you know, like even a weekend, like the first night when you go on vacation, you're like, oh, this feels so good. But then by the time you leave and then when you get home, you're like, oh, why do I ever leave my bed? Because this is the best bed in the world.
Do you have a napkin over there?
No.
Shoot.
All right. And there is Heath's creamy Cajun. But I feel like, here, why is his internet being impossible tonight? It's like really going slow.
It's almost as like it knows we're busy.
Yeah, it keeps going back and forth. Okay, give me 1 second. We might freeze for a second, but then we'll be back, okay? Always takes like 10 seconds. Let's see if it's any better now.
See, we're doing all that now. I'm getting hot. I need to take this flannel back off. But I want to think about. I don't know if I can do it under the apron.
Oh, yeah.
Watch me get undressed for you.
Oh my goodness.
And for my next trick.
Well, I'm just waiting to see if that.
I'm a contortionist.
No, it's still under the water. Let me switch. Okay. Just waiting for it to catch up over here while he undresses. I mean,
It's getting hot. He has to take off all your clothes. Will that song go?
I think. Okay, I'm waiting to see. Okay, I think it's better. So there is that Cajun, creamy Cajun shrimp dish. With all that shrimp on his.
Yeah.
All right, there you go, baby.
That's why it's a shrimp dish.
Happy Valentine.
Here's the napkin.
Oh, thank you.
Well, if I put it there, it's going to fall, though. No, it's going to be hot. It's awesome.
Here, you want that?
No.
Oh. All right. Well, hopefully it'll be better now, y'all.
Fingers crossed.
All right.
Last time, didn't we add bacon to this too, though? Oh, well.
Mm-hmm.
I had some
You
that's
are
left
so
over.
right.
I have some left over the other day, and I took a link of sausage and added to it. That was good, too. But this going to be plenty.
We did forget the bacon. Oh.
Do you really want it? I'll go get it, but it's cold.
No, that's all right. Thank you so much, Renee. Or Cupid is reminding you to smash that thumbs up. Renee said, someone at work is placing little bitty Jesus figurines everywhere. Was one in the bathroom on the soap dispenser? Kind of awkward. I turned them around. They were all over. We think a patient family member. Aw, I have a neighbor, and she kind of does that. She'll not at a working facility, but she will mail out little baby Jesuses. She did that one year to me, mailed me a little baby Jesus. And then she got mad because the post office then said, for a lot of them, it was too thick. So she would have to pay, take it into the post office to pay the full fee since it's oversized. And she was so mad about it. I was like, well, it's the thought. Just let everybody know, right? Sydney Shelley a pic. Oh, okay. That's what you were sending me. Oh my gosh, that looks like, that's like a cartoon Jesus. Isn't that from a certain show?
I think so.
That looks like a cartoon one.
Wow.
Shad said the bad thing about living in a rural area is that all of our power lines are overhead.
Yep.
We had an ice storm on Tuesday and Wednesday. Oh, we had a lot of down trees, a lot of car and truck wrecks. Oh my gosh, are you all okay? Other than losing power, I assume everybody else is all right.
This is really good.
Mm-hmm. That is hilarious, Shada. She said she saw a meme and it said, wash your hands, say your prayers. Jesus and germs are everywhere.
Wow.
That's hilarious.
Right?
Oh, what? Oh, you want to hold my hand? I feel like it should go Valentine's like this. Day. It should go like that.
Okay.
Okay, Laura wants to know, do you know about what time you'll be getting to Hope? Let me pull up the doc.
No, I got a problem, though.
Uh-oh.
Delilah wanted to go outside. Sam wants to also, but for whatever reason, he won't go out this door for me. He'll come in the door. He'll only go out the bedroom door for me to go outside. For whatever reason, he won't go out this door. So she might have to get up and let him out. It's so weird. He's sitting there just waiting.
Or is he waiting for food?
Uh-huh.
Tell everybody what you think.
It's amazing. That's why I can't stop eating.
Okay. We'll leave at 6. Oh, whoops.
Uh-huh.
All right. Hold on, y'all. I thought
fix
I
it.
had put in the times here, but now I don't see it on this one.
I thought you did too.
Is it on? Okay, the other. I just didn't do it the first day.
All
So
right.
weird.
Uh-huh.
All right, let me see. I think we were trying to go for like 11 a.m.
Ish.
Right. And then let me add this.
And that's day one. We're leaving from here, right?
Yeah.
So it
Where
really
else
depends-
could we leave
What I'm
from?
saying though is, it all depends on how early I can get you. Like,
Oh, I get up. I get up early when we do road trips. Okay. Here we go. Control V. All right.
the dogs will make wake me up around 4 or 5 though.
Mm-hmm.
What time are we leaving though? Are we looking
So
at-
it says approximately 5.5 hours from our place to the restaurant. So we leave at 6. Ooh, that's going to be like 11:30.
Maybe 5:30.
Right. We're going to try to get, let's just say between around 11:30. Once we make a couple of the stops along the way, I can text you or message you and give you like
An
a
update.
closer time frame.
Right. It also depends on traffic as well, and how many times I need to stop and use the bathroom.
That's the main thing. How long it'll take to stop and how long it'll take us at each stop. So, and that is, oops,
The only bonus for you though,
2 hours.
you're the first stop we're meeting with, so everything else is going to go off of how long we stay and visit with you.
Well, there's
know what I
nobody
mean?
else the rest of the day.
That's what I'm saying though. That's how she's a winner.
Oh,
Because she'd have to wait on us to finish visiting with somebody else first before we get to her.
I see.
Because you know how them southern goodbyes are.
2 hours, 17 minutes. And then finally, lunch is 50 miles and 48 minutes. Okay. There we go. I'm glad I got that done. Thank you, Laura. But I'll definitely message you and keep you in as we're traveling. Like I'll let you know when we leave that morning.
And also don't be afraid to ask us to get an update too. We can always let you know about that too.
Yeah, exactly. Really good.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of it?
That's awesome.
Oh, Shad said they were supposed to get 5 inches of snow, but instead they got 2 inches of snow and a half inch of ice.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy. I've been seeing it's supposed to be some more like crazy weather coming that way too.
What I show you also, Wednesday and Thursday next week is supposed to get bad down here too.
Mm-hmm.
They're like low of 29 or something.
Yeah, next week. But it's just the one day that we get below freezing so far.
2.
Oh,
I saw
okay.
earlier. And what I saw was 29 one day and 30 another.
Oh, okay. Shad said we're going to get hit by one next Wednesday and Thursday. Oh, gosh. They're calling for 8 inches.
Wow.
I hope it's actually snow this time and not ice.
Right?
Oh, that is crazy, Sean.
Well, hopefully it'll all dissipate by the time we get up that way.
Mm-hmm. And Renee said temps dropped again here, and the front brought in lots of nice cedar pollen. Oh, wow, that sucks.
Right?
Mm.
Ooh, it's spicy too. I like it.
Sean said, that's the best thing about a camper, Shelly. It's still your bed. If we lose power in the summer, we just pull into a campground and set up shop there until it comes back on. Oh, but it's too cold to do it now.
You're still kind of in the elements.
Oh, wow, that sucks.
Yeah.
Is it a little too spicy for you,
A
dear?
little bit sometimes. One bite. Yeah.
But when I seen this, because I recently watched Tampa J, and he went to some RV show in Florida a couple weeks ago, and they were showing the different ones, and I'm like, I don't know. To me, the beds don't look that comfortable. They look really thin to me, but I'm a very bougie person when it comes to bed.
Right.
Like, I like to get, last time I got a mattress, which we'll be due for another mattress probably here in the next couple years. But the last time I went to no less than 15 furniture stores and tried out dozens and dozens of mattresses until I decided it was actually the very first store I went to and the very first bed I tried.
We didn't know.
Right. But that was the one that was the best. But I felt good because that gave, I really was able, to really price compare and compare what felt like the best between all of them.
You see her right there?
I can't see nothing. She blends.
Yeah. Well, we'll keep an ear out too, because she'll start barking when she's ready to come in.
Well, yeah.
Or scratching also, if she started doing that lately. I thought I just heard her too. Good girl. Come on.
Oh, now see, he just went to jump back up. He just wants food. This is so good.
Trained him well.
Giving
him scraps.
Sharon said, usually by now the daffodils are starting to bud here. Nothing at all is showing.
Wow.
Yikes. Cupid Mist said, had me sneezing several times today at work. And in hospital, that gets stares from everyone. Like, you sick? Nope, just allergies and asthma.
It's that time of year.
Right. Remember after COVID, like if you sneezed at all, it's like people looked at you like you were patient zero.
Right.
Let's see here. Oh, Cupid Miss said, looks like the South Park Jesus, which makes it even more fun.
Oh,
that's it. That's where it's from.
Yeah.
It does. So that is funny. Wait. I wonder if it is somebody who like watches South Park and bought a whole bunch and thought it would be cute, or if it's, I could just imagine it's like a cute little lady, that always goes to church 2 or 3 times a week, and she just got it on her feed and didn't know who South Park was.
Right.
And she was just like, I love that, Jesus. I'm going to order 40 of them and put them everywhere.
A little town I grew up in, Alvin.
Yeah.
It was actually a South Park Baptist church.
Mm.
But I knew about it before I knew about the TV show. It was first.
Wow.
It was funny, though.
Sean said, we're good, thankfully. Good. Shell only had to drive in it one day.
Good.
Oh. And I was able to go on an alternate route to avoid the Nimrods that don't know how to drive in bad weather. I also adjust my time to avoid. Yeah. Isn't that the most important thing? It's just like, don't try to rush to work and say, normally my route takes me 25 minutes.
I say people down here in Houston can't drive in the sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting full.
Mm-hmm.
We got like 3 more bites left.
But I follow on YouTube. We did the Blue Ridge Mountains. Isn't that the ones up there?
I think so. What do you want?
Yeah, Blue Ridge Mountains. Let me see where it's at.
Stop licking me, silly.
Delilah. No, ma'am. You're not getting our food. There's onions in it. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We did the Blue Ridge Mountains. So when we did a long road trip and we were coming back down from New York, it just so happened we would go through there. And so we were like, well, let's do the scenic drive for the Blue Ridge Mountains. You know, we were on no timetable and it was so gorgeous. And I'm so glad we got to do that. If we'd planned a little bit better, there was actually a couple of like hotels that we were thinking we could have stayed at, and really, because I love being like deep in the woods, the forest, and that looked gorgeous to me. But anyways, I follow them on Facebook, and they were posting that most of it they're going to have open by I think May or June this year. But there are I forget where exactly, but they have so many washed out roads that there's like, I don't know, a mile or two that they cannot even open at all because of the danger of the mudslides.
Oh, wow.
And so that they say won't be open this year. So there's, I guess, a workaround for that area. I was like, ooh, that really sucks.
Right.
Wow, Rickwood said they were back down in the 20s this morning. Oh, that's my gosh.
Well, I understand too. My temperature forecast said it was 52 degrees low today. I'll wake up and it's 46 degrees.
All right.
Well, make up your mind. Figure it out.
She said she got up to 50s, but cold again tonight. I hope it stays cool. When the storm rolls through, it's coming from Birmingham.
Oh, wow.
So it may go north. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was just wild, too, because a couple of days ago, we had the ceiling fans on.
I know. And the AC on and everything. And then we had to turn the heater back on. You know, Vicky, you make that last shrimp?
Yeah, I just need to borrow your spoon so I get up all my spoons. That's fine. I just need to line up and quit eyeballing me. There's no onions on there. I ain't giving the bowls.
No, there might be. They're little.
There might be, but they're not. That's what I'm telling you. It'll be okay.
Will it, y'all? Tell me right now. Even if there's a little bitty piece of onion for the dogs, is that dangerous?
The poison's in the dose.
Is it? Or any onion is bad? Let me know right now before he feeds the dogs, lets them lick the bowl. Right, Sharon said, avoid the bozos that way as well. Yep. Keto Simple said, Jennifer, Lucas, and Lynn are riding with me. Oh, that's awesome. That'll be so much fun.
That's really awesome because I didn't know, I knew Lynn was. I didn't know Jennifer was too. That's awesome. I didn't know Jennifer was signed up. That's cool.
Yeah. That's so awesome because to me, then you get like a chance to just with all three of you to visit. What a lovely trip.
That's why, honestly, y'all, I was hoping it would the number of people that were coming was not going to be too big. I mean, I want everybody to be there. That'd be amazing. But I figure the smaller the grouping is, the easier it is to have one-on-one time with folks. And so you don't get lost in the crowd.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go to visit
Sharon said,
whoa. Almost dropped my glass.
Sharon said, no, don't chance it with any amount of onion.
Okay.
Thank you, Sharon.
Look, guys, I love you too much. I don't want to mess with you.
Right. And before Heath, I never did this. I didn't feed him table scraps.
We got them spoiled.
And look, they sure do adjust quite quickly. Wow, Sharon said next week it's not above freezing for 6 straight days. Yikes. That is awful. I am sorry. Laura says, sounds great. Yay, I'm the winner. Yay. Shauna said, we got 2 days of atmospheric river clear today. More stores to come. Darn it. Wow. Laura said, do you remember the dessert you made last year for February? I was thinking about it today. Yes, that was so good.
I don't remember now.
Oh, here, let me show you.
We're going to get that.
Huh.
I got to get dessert out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what we're doing now? I'm going to put this stuff in the fridge. I'm going to put it in the sink.
Yeah.
And I'll give them a couple of treats. Maybe that's what she's really bugging me about.
I don't know. Maybe.
They got us trained where every time they come in from using the bathroom, they get a treat.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I saw the picture earlier, and I was like, oh, yeah, that was so good.
Can I finally throw that box away now?
What box?
For the,
yeah. I can't find it. It was like was it like a cheesecake?
Let one remind us.
Somebody tell us, please. Laura was talking about it.
I know she's talking about it, but what is it she was talking about? What was that?
The dessert from last year.
I understand that, but there's a name.
Here, let me pull it up. There's another way. I can't remember what I named it, though. All right, let's go here. And...
All right, baby, let me give you your treat first. She's like, that's right, it's better.
Here, I'm going to show it to him.
You're going to show it to me?
Oops. No, I don't want it to mess up. You know what? It might have been on my Instagram.
Okay.
Come on.
Is that in your YouTube memories?
Well, the YouTube. It's
not
in
YouTube. I'm talking about Facebook. My bad.
No, it wasn't in my Facebook memories.
Oh. We'll never know.
No, because I seriously did see it earlier. I wonder if it was on yours. Dang it.
Look at my memories. Maybe it's on there.
Well, I'm not seeing it so far. I know I saw it. I had to remember. It might have been on the other computer. The macaroon cookies. Oh, yeah. Oh, the macaroon cookies? Oh. I thought it was the one that was like a whipped cheesecake. Oh, no, it was, remember I froze different layers. But yeah, the coconut cookies, those are good too. Renee said, do y'all put the chains on your tires in that weather? I remember my dad had a set when they lived up north when they were younger. Ooh. Oh, Ryan Hall, yes. Or do you just want to take them out and put them on a smaller plate?
No, I don't actually.
Oh, okay.
More dishes. We have that one right there to work on.
Oh, no. Lynn said she can't go now.
Aw. No, it's not allowed.
Aww.
I forbid you to cancel.
I'm sorry. She goes, so many people I was really looking forward to finally meeting. I know.
Well, will we still be able to meet her for lunch?
Yeah. Okay. Well, oh, yeah. We're still going to meet you for breakfast on Sunday, right? In Indy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let me use the lid so I can take them out to show everybody. So, for Valentine, let me get these out. Oh, you want to help?
No, I'm going to get out of the way.
Oh.
Trying to.
Look at my truffle balls, y'all.
This is amazing. When she sent me a picture of them, I was like, I really thought she went like to a little shop and got them.
I know. I was like, it was the same picture that I put in the group, y'all. Here, let me lift them up.
Put the lid on them.
That's why I said a plate. But yeah, I sent it to Heath. I thought honestly you were just being silly.
No, they didn't.
Oh, wow.
I'm impressed.
But here, let me move them a little closer.
It'll be more impressive when I get them in my mouth.
Right. Oh, Sean said that's where they live. We live in the Blue Ridge Mountains. We are right down the road from the two biggest peaks.
Oh, wow.
So So Sean, whenever we did that trip on the Blue Ridge, I think it was in 2020.
Yeah, I think.
So we probably drove right by y'all. Wow, that is something.
That's what I was telling before. Is that the only thing I really regret about doing that the 50 by 50 is we did it before we knew everybody.
I know, but isn't it funny how we probably have all like intermingled in our lives in different ways?
Stopped at the gas station they were at or something.
Right, that's what I mean. Yeah. Like you never know. Okay.
Right there.
Okay. So here's the truffle. I did do a video, y'all. So we'll be putting this out. It might be a couple weeks. I can't remember what the schedule is.
Good.
You ate it in one bite.
Uh-huh. That's specifically why I wanted that one. It was bite size. Oh my god, that was good. Good job.
There's the inside, y'all. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, I'll have to. It made 16 balls. I have 8 more that I have to dip in chocolate. But the inside is white chocolate and strawberry. And then the outside is dark chocolate. And I took some more of the freeze-dried berries and put them on top. So good. Oh my gosh. That is amazing. Sharon says she's allergic to snow and ice. It tends to make me fall. Well, you definitely don't need that.
I feel you. I'm the same way.
Rickwood said it took them years and years to get I-40 built in Tennessee. When Helene washed all that out, the old road for that area is just switch, backs up and down the mountain. Oh, wow. Sharon said, I wouldn't chance it on any amount of onion. Oh, yeah, I read that. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll put them away.
Rickwood said, depends on the dog's stomach. My Basenji's got into my food one time and it had onions in it. They didn't get much and they were fine. I know, but then I just get scared. Laura said the macaroon cookies with coconut. Those were good.
Right.
Man, you've already had 2, so you only get 2 more.
2 more per handful?
No. Pick the 2 you want. Why are you spraying it way out?
Because I can. You know what you ought to do, though? Take a picture right now of the inside of that.
Oh, yeah.
While we got it here.
Oh, yeah.
You get the detail on it.
Patty said...
you want it here or you want it on the paper in here?
Well, here's fine.
Oh, that one, okay.
What?
I thought you were going to do this one.
Yeah, but look, that one's cute because you can see the little fruit on top.
Oh,
like
okay.
it really looks like it's been cut in half.
All right.
Oh, whoops.
We get like a cupcake cake top first.
Move your hand, though. There you go.
They're rich. I love it.
There we go. All right. Thank y'all for your patience. All right. Patty said, Weather Dude said high of 7 for us on Wednesday. A high of 7? That was all I needed to tune him out and totally ignore the rest of what he had to say.
Right.
You're like, okay, I don't want to hear anything else. You have nothing of value to add to this conversation. Renee said, nice Valentine's balls. Right?
Uh-huh.
Rickwood said, those look totally fantastic.
They do.
Thank you. I mean,
seriously, they look as good as like the Tejas.
Wow.
They have one. There's a restaurant we used to go to all the time in Tomball. Their 3 main things they do is chocolate, coffee, and barbecue. They call it a craftory. Is what they call the restaurant. They have one whole area, giant stand. That are homemade truffles. They're about they're almost double the size of this, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is what they actually look like. They look like them though. Like you did a close up on one of those.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
I mean, they look as good as theirs.
Wow, and they charge like $3.50 or $4.50 each one.
Yeah, they're probably.
But this is actually pretty easy. I'm going to say the biggest thing is the time, because you have to wait in between like each step. So I did it over several days. But that's the hardest thing is, I got to wait until they set up and then do the next step and then the next. But other than that, it's really easy, y'all. 22Q Cat said, "Oh yes, I will still be there on Sunday for breakfast."
All right,
with Heath and yay, with you and Heath, yay, yeah, me too.
I'm happy now.
Yeah.
Yes, because I'm just going to get to meet her.
Yes, finally, or we would have to just stalk you.
Uh-huh.
Sean said a couple years ago, I remember a crazy person driving with a Texas license plate. We might have intermingled then. Where was that place that it was? Remember, it was like Rabbit Hash. Where was that at?
We went crazy a couple years ago, though.
Rabbit Hash. I'm trying to think. There was like this little general store, remember? Because we had the sticker. I saw it the other day. Yeah, see the Rabbit Hash general store. Oh, it's in Kentucky?
Oh, okay.
Oh, I think, let's see here. Whew. Yeah, Kentucky. Oh, okay. So that's off. I thought it was real cute though. But it might have been us. Oh, Renee even said, "I'm sure that was them, Sean." Wow, Renee, you've driven with us. Do I drive like a crazy Texan?
Only because we learned it from her.
Then she said, every time I'm riding with Shelly, she bumps into stuff.
Negative. That is not Shelly. That's you. You're evil.
Wow. Renee sure wants it to sound like she'll bang on the door. Like I hit something and I didn't. Tweet Q Cat said he looked like he was playing chess, moving those balls all around. He was like, I'm trying to. Huh?
I won.
Checkmate.
They're really rich.
Renee, it's after dark. She said Heath enjoys playing with Shelly's balls.
You ain't got to tell all of my stories. What about our circle of trust?
Sean said they love that role reversal thing. Because you're playing with my... All right. Wow, Renee. Yeah, those two act all innocent, but... I don't know what you're talking about. We are I'm very innocent.
I think so.
Yeah, and Heath is very innocent, so I don't know what you mean.
And hey, it's not an act. We are innocent.
Renee said if they've been chilled, those balls would get some condensation in a bit and be sweaty balls. Lynn told her to stop, Renee.
Where's Rachel? We'll need her, right?
Wow. These are rich. Oh my gosh.
What? 27 real quick? No, she said.
Here, just a second. Because Sean is saying that he's near the natural bridge.
Oh.
Let's see. Let's search Blue Ridge. Oh.
You want to take Facebook?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Isn't that where you would store everything that we did?
Probably. I don't know. I thought you were just pulling up a map. Not bad.
Oh, no. I was trying to see if you made a post. That's in New Hampshire. Wow. Los Olivios, California.
Well,
There's where Mary's like Lodge.
mm-hmm. That was good too.
It's closed now.
I know. Remember we were looking that up the other day. Well, we can find it later.
Yeah, we'll have to look later. But he's pretty close to Natural Bridge, Virginia. That's a really cool place to visit. Oh. And Sharon said 2027 road trip towards Shot and Shells. Right? Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, I thought you were about to sneeze.
No. My eyes are watering again. Oh, dang it. What's in there?
What?
So I was going to do it before I went live, too. Get you to do my eye drops.
Oh, that's right.
We can do it for a bit.
Wow.
You better eat that and quit teasing me with it.
Oh, yeah?
Or I'm just going to snatch it.
How did Heath lose his arm that day?
I'll eat these without the chocolate then.
Oh, yeah?
When I have to, it looks like. What? This is so fascinating for our viewers. Well, I'm saying we can look at it later.
Yeah, I know.
Because you also have access to that on your phone, too. So you're looking at it while you're sitting there counting the tile on the floor in the bathroom.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Renee is warning you. Don't be snatching Shelly's balls, Heath, unless you want her to snatch yours. Wow. Well, I thought this is a great 3-course dinner. I think if you went somewhere, I think they would have charged easily $75
Tell them about Gringos
per person.
I think this was actually better than Gringos.
Oh, wow.
Well, I don't know, because I'm thinking about going back tomorrow night, too.
So several of y'all, when you were here 2 years ago for the low-carb cruise, Sharon was here, Shauna, and I don't think they're watching, but Too Cool Keto. We all went to Gringos. I know some other people like Jackie, and there were some other people on the cruise who told us they went before as well. We went to Gringos.
It's a local Mexican restaurant here in Houston. They had originated about an hour south of us in the town I graduated from. That was their first location.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just saying, though, it's called Gringos Mexican Kitchen.
Yeah.
GMK.
Are you going to... Well, tell them about the special.
I got an email. I'm on their preferred customer list or whatever, so I get emails and texts. I also follow them on Instagram. They're posting about it. So we originally planned on going out to dinner tomorrow night because it's 13th through the 15th or maybe the 16th is when they're running the special.
Okay.
And then I don't remember why, but I think she left the house just to go get us some Dutch because they were running some kind of special too. She just getting back to the house. I was like, you know what? We haven't started cooking dinner yet. Why don't we instead of going Saturday, let's go ahead and go tonight. That was last night I told her that. She goes, don't tempt me. I said, okay, let's go. But what they were doing a special, it was $60, dinner for two. You got ribs. Pull the thing up so they can look at it, though.
Oh.
Because I don't remember what all was on it. There it is, yeah. What do they call it?
Plato Carino. And so we started with the queso appetizer. Excuse me.
We had to pay a little extra to
Sorry.
get our pork rinds.
Right. But we started with queso, but it's just a little queso. And then it was fajitas that had the chicken, beef steak, and the bacon wrapped shrimp.
Yeah.
Plus, you got a side of spare ribs.
Mm-hmm.
And it was actually, I think, was it either 4 total bones or 5?
I thought it was like...
It might have been 5 because I got the smaller one that had 2, and you had one that had 3 bones.
Honestly, from the picture and everything, I thought it was going to be 2 ribs, like 1 each, basically, because it was a dinner for 2.
Yeah. So you got all of that.
So they're basically a half a rack of ribs.
Yeah. And they also include, with the fajitas, the fajita vegetables. And all of that is $59.99. But ours was a little more expensive because, of course, we got the chicharrones. And instead of rice, beans, and tortillas, we swapped for their house salad. And so that there is a little upcharge. It's like $2.50 for each salad.
Yeah.
But to me, it's well worth it.
Right.
And then they said, "Oh, there's a sweet treat." She said it was 2 little cake balls. We were like, "Yeah, that's okay. You can have it." So
they're about the size of yours. Your balls you made.
Yeah. She brought it. And it was just a little 2-pack, and I was like, nah. So yeah, it was really good. And that's did I say $59.99? So $60 for 2. I think that's a pretty decent price.
And then bring up the one from Outback and compare it.
Well, the Outback, they didn't show pictures like this.
I know, but they listed what it was though.
Well, they didn't. I had to act like I was going to order it.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
They didn't show it. All they say is, what is it? Dinner for 2 for $70. Yeah. And
the only steak option was a
sirloin,
which is bottom of the
or
barrel,
a petite fillet,
right.
A 6-ounce petite fillet.
Like 2 bites or something.
Right. And I was just like, "Ooh,
it's not worth it." Not for Outback.
Let me look Outback.
Well, you also messaged it to me, so.
Oh,
you don't have to look for it.
Oh, here it is. But to me, it's not as good. Starting at $60. But yeah, 4 course. But it's an appetizer share, and it was shrimp, either grilled shrimp or French fries, I think. And I was like, well, we're obviously just going to get the shrimp. And then 2 salads, 2 entrees, and then a huge New York style cheesecake. Yeah. But again, the entrees are, it was like the Alice chicken, the salmon, and then it's the sirloin or a 6-ounce petite. So I was like, well, I would get the 6-ounce petite, but again, it says starting at $60, and I think the $60 one is if you get the chicken.
Right.
And then we're not gonna need that big old dessert.
Right. So it just wasn't right for us.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, so what we did, actually, I found it, Sean. We did we went through the Shenandoah
that's right.
National Park section.
Because it's crazy. The little area up here where we go to Sam's and Costco, that whole shopping area is called Shenandoah.
Yeah, and so we went through the Shenandoah National Park. That was the park we went through.
Yeah, how close is that to you?
Yeah, look at all the okay. But yeah, that's what we went through that part of it.
Full.
So I guess we didn't do the whole Blue Ridge. Okay, let's see. Ooh, wow. Oh my goodness. People are still talking about your balls. Huh. Sean said
I get that all the time. He
said, "Your balls are filthy, Heath. Go to the ball washer." My favorite Beavis and Butthead episode. Oh, Shauna said, "Hey, y'all, I need to close my eyes for a while. Have a good night." Right. Good night, Shauna.
It's like I tell folks, I'm a teabag, I'm a potato sack.
Tweet Cute Cat said, you saved yourselves mega bucks by having dinner at home, and it was a nice meal.
It was.
Exactly, because the shrimp we get is the 2-pound bag from Sam's, which is like 18 something.
And we got four servings off it, and there's still some left in there.
Right. So maybe even if we said half the bag, that would have been $9. The bag of rice from Aldi was $1.69. So just say 11.
Nighttime pills, please.
Oh. And then the appetizer was 6. So we're up to 17. And then, your veggies. So just add another $2. So $19. And then the dessert basically ended up using roughly a bag of lilies, but we still have 8 more left. So we'll just say another $6 for dessert. So $25 for 2 for a 3-course dinner.
Way better deal.
Yeah.
And we have to drive up there.
And we know it's all clean and fresh.
And we got to have dinner with you all.
Mm-hmm. And oops, did I read that one? Yeah. And I feel like too, it was just so much cleaner. Like, sometimes when you go out, then they don't always use the best stuff. And we watch Buddy Bistro. I don't know if anybody else does.
If not, y'all need to go watch that.
Hilarious. So his is all about restaurants, right? Buddy Bistro.
If you want to follow him, if you can't find that, look up Drew Talbert. That's the guy who actually does it. That's the actor.
So I saw their Valentine one where they're like, so you pay double the price and you got to wait longer. Everything is slow. And then you're kind of crammed in because now they want to make more 2-tops. So then you're like basically sitting with everybody and hearing everybody's roll tide. So I was like, that is so true. You pay a lot more. Service usually is not as good. For what? And in here at home, this is nice and filling, delicious, and
easy too.
You don't have to deal with all of those crazies on the road, right, Sean? You just be at your house already. Shauna said, night. Oh.
Night.
Sharon said, Gringo's was great. And Shauna said, I love the cocktail. Oh, we know. But yeah, we really enjoy Gringo's. And we had really good service last night. So their special was last night through tomorrow night. And that's it.
What's awesome too is I also had a $5 coupon too that let me cash in on it too.
Yeah, which basically gave us the shisharones for free. But yeah, the waitress I thought last night was real good too. And they were not swamped.
No. Because we went the first night. Everybody's going up tonight.
Yeah, everybody's going tonight, and I'm scared tomorrow night.
Yeah. That's another reason why we skipped it.
I was so glad Valentine's landed on a Friday because I think this is way better.
And I think we also got a bonus too because we went earlier.
Yeah, we went early.
Like as soon as I got off work, we left.
Yeah. But yeah, I think this was a lot nicer. I'd rather spend the time with the horde. Sean says, so 2026 low carb cruise is in Galveston.
Oh, it is.
You up for some company then?
Yeah,
well,
come on.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the question though. Are you flying in or are you driving in? Because if you're bringing your camper, we can park it right here. We have room for you to park it too. So just let me know what you want.
Sorry, y'all.
But are we doing that?
Oh, the cruise? No, we can't.
We can't because we have to go visit Shauna.
Yeah.
Unless someone wants to come here and go on the cruise. So she's got to tell us.
But then it's not just Shauna. Then Coda's up in Portland.
That's true too.
And then Karen and Norm are in Utah.
And I don't want to be that guy, but I'm not really that impressed with that cruise line. I'm really not.
Sorry.
I'm really not.
Well, actually,
I'm more excited to see everybody than I am to go on the cruise. Well,
yeah.
I like cruising. I just don't like that cruise line.
Well, we still watch Ben and David.
Yes.
And after seeing like their past few, even on Celebrity, because we thought about Celebrity before.
That's a next tier up.
Yeah, from Royal. And then after we were watching some of the recent videos, we're like, you know what?
Yeah.
I think we're kind of done with cruising.
I think so too.
I think it just seems like, and I get it, and this is what they were saying on one of their videos, that basically ever since COVID, the cruise lines are really trying to make up money, so they hire fewer staff.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes your bed doesn't get made at all for the week.
Mm-hmm.
And, they said they noticed rooms are actually dirtier.
Mm-hmm.
They're not being kept up as well because they cut staff, and then they're nickel and diming on a lot of stuff they didn't used to.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
charging extra for stuff they would charge for things they used to give to you as an amenity.
Right. And
the whole structure of it just kind of bleh.
Yeah, they've really changed it. And we did most of our cruising, of course, pre-COVID. And
pre-keto.
Well, right. But I just kind of feel like, I don't know.
Jump the shark.
Yeah, at least for now. Mm-hmm. Now, they're hopeful. They think that, over the next few years, it'll slowly start getting better. But, like, in the meantime, I think, because used to, we cruised because we felt like it was the best value for the money. Mm-hmm. Because if you, like when we did, we'll just say, for example, just for comparison, we did a cruise that went along the New England area. Very nice cruise, and we thought, oh, okay, that's a good value for the money because you just, unpack once, and then, you get all the meals and all of that is included, and then you get off and you get to see all these different places. Like we got to spend a day in Boston, which was really nice. I love Boston. Mm-hmm. And then, so you do these different stops, which was really nice. But
a couple of years later,
yeah, then we did a road trip, and I feel like that was a much, much better value. But when you think about it now, like most of the time, the food is mediocre. Y'all, I'm sorry. If you're new to cruising, you probably think it's great, but it is. It's like you have to, and Ben and David said this too, that they pushed it to where if you want like good food, you have to pay for it.
I grew up going to Golden Corral a lot. My grandparents loved it. In my opinion, the food, the standard included food on a cruise line is equivalent to a Golden Corral.
Yeah.
That same, like, what do you call it?
And I don't like buffets.
Level.
Yeah. And so then you have to pay for all the dinners, which honestly, we found that the last time we did a Carnival cruise.
Actually, yeah.
We were just like, let's just go to the specialty restaurants every night because it was such a huge difference. Yes. And now I'm hearing that basically all the cruise lines are like that now.
Forcing you to do that.
Yeah, because he was on Celebrity and he was like, yeah, the non-pay, it's not as good. They really are pushing you to get the pay restaurants.
And well, I'm worried for them too, though. The whole identity, their whole basis of their channel is cruising.
Yeah.
That's really hitting them hard.
Well, they said they're not going to stop cruising. Okay. They're like, they're fortunate enough to at least go cruising.
Oh, yeah.
They still enjoy it for the most part. But yeah, be aware a lot of these changes. And so I told Heath, I said, and maybe because we've done so many cruises, I'm like, I kind of feel like basically if we're going to go anywhere like in the U.S., a road trip is going to be way better.
Because especially our best value per se is going out of Galveston.
Yeah.
But all the stops we've done them so many times.
Like literally a dozen times.
The only reason why we would go again, honestly, is to hang out with everybody.
Right. But if we could just hang out with everybody for pre-cruise.
Before and after, too.
Right.
If we tell everybody they can come over, everybody wants to stay, come over after also.
Right.
Yeah.
But now if we're going to visit, like I do want to go to the UK.
Yes.
I still feel like it's a better deal instead of, because like before, like with my mom, we flew to Portugal and took a cruise out of Portugal to Norway.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun. But now I feel like with as many options and everything there are throughout Europe and how easy it is to get around.
Yeah.
I would much rather, like for the UK, I would much rather like fly into Heathrow, and just kind of get a car and just drive around and drive up to Scotland and everything. And then maybe even take like a little hopper plane over to Ireland and do that for a few days. And then maybe even fly out of like Dublin back home. What?
I'm just reading the chat.
So, I feel like what I've noticed with my cruising,
been there, done that.
What I was going to say is you kind of just get a very snippet.
Yes.
And sometimes you don't even really get to experience whatever port it is, because a lot of times, especially if you do a cruise excursion, you're just shuffled into a bus and you're shuffled from one place to the other really quick.
It's just high and by.
Right. Whereas when you do like where you go to an actual place, you can like stop and go, no, I want to be here for a few more minutes. Like, oh, wow, we saw this. And you can converse more with locals because you're not with a huge group of people. Like if we go to England, it's just going to be Heath and I. And so then, people are more friendly, when it's one-on-one, and then you can hop into, a local pub and get some fish and chips and just chat with some locals. And it just seems like a more immersive experience.
And the way things are changing with it too, it just doesn't feel like it's that great of value for us anymore.
Yeah,
not just financially, but for the experience also.
Right. Like I think maybe if we went to Australia, that might be like it's more of, I think the difference is, and I got it with the word immersive.
Mm-hmm.
Certain vacations, like road trips and so forth, are more immersive, where I feel like a cruise is more of that shallow. Like it gives you an idea, like a peek at places that then you can go back later and experience in better detail.
Right.
But Laura said the husband would be getting home anytime. I've got his dinner heated. Oh, that's nice. Awesome. Have a great weekend. Right. You too, Laura. Shad said Shenandoah is about 2.5 hours away.
Wow.
Luray Caverns is there. Oh, it's the largest set of underground caverns in the world. Beautiful up that way. Wow. Well, yeah, so we did the Shenandoah because I feel like there was, where was it? Because I could be getting this confused. Remember we were thinking of stopping, but I think time ran out where we were going to go to General Lee. What was that from? That show? The General Lee?
The Dukes. Oh, it's Hazard
County. Dukes of Hazzard. Yeah. Hazard we were going to go to their like stop. They had like a big shop in is that over there, or am I thinking of another place?
It's not in Georgia.
Is it Georgia? We've done so many.
Right.
I think this is like our 4th or 5th time going through Memphis, because it seems like to get out to the east, it's like we always go through Memphis, or we're going I-10 along the south, along the coast, basically. Yeah. But usually it's like Memphis, and that breaks off to that area. But wow. That's cool. I probably wouldn't have done the caverns because every time I've done the caverns here, it's so hot inside.
And I don't know if I want to walk around it with a cane and everything.
Well, now you couldn't do it. Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't think at least the ones I've been in down here are not really good.
Because the one down here, wasn't it Natural Bridge Caverns?
Natural Bridge Caverns.
Yeah. We did that as a field trip too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I did too. It's out near San Marcos.
Yeah.
And then when my nieces and nephews, when we did a trip with my mom and I did a trip and took them out there, we went again. And so I hadn't seen it since I was a kid. And then I was like, oh, okay. Because as a kid, I was like, oh, it's so fun and easy. I went down with them because my mom was like, oh, I can't go. So I went with the kids. And I was like, oh, this should be fun. And then like halfway through, I'm like, is this ever going to end? Like, I am hot. I am sweaty.
See, that's what I'm afraid of.
This is awful. And it was like kind of nerve-wracking whenever I've been in caves. It's just nerve-wracking to walk because I'm just like, yeah, I'll be the person that'll slip and fall. And so I was very nervous and anxiety and hot, and I did not like it.
It's wild how things change too. Because now I'm scared of heights, right?
Yeah.
But I remember as a kid, I used to climb onto a bench, climb onto a barbecue pit, and then climb onto the roof of the house. I had no problems doing it.
Right.
Didn't think twice about it. Because me and my brother, we used to, my stepbrothers and stuff, I don't know how we got it, but we had a 3-man balloon launcher. We'd go up on top of the house and shoot it across the street and everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we used to have a swing set back here. And my mom said when I was like 3 and 4, she'd look out the window here and I'd be on the very top of that swing set. You know, the little handlebars, I'd be walking across them. Kind of yeah.
Wow.
Like, yeah, I had no fear. Or something. I know, right?
And now you're like not even gonna think twice about trying to. You're like, nope.
I'd be like, do I really need to walk across that?
I don't need to break my hip.
I know. I mean, I would do stuff though, like skydiving and stuff. I'd still be open to. But cave walking, I think I've had my share of that.
Been there, done that.
I'm like not looking for it. And I did some in South America. I went through some kind of cave, and that was scary.
I bet.
And so I am done. I'm done with caves, I think.
I mean, I didn't even go look at the stuff like in the Pueblo and stuff like that.
Yeah. What are the dates for it? And when are you going to be in Houston? Sean said he thinks it's the last week of May.
Okay.
That makes sense. She always does it. It seems like May or June.
Right. You know why? I think she does it that way they can take their kids with them and stuff.
Yeah. Renee said, oh, okay, maybe I could plan a trip up there. Yes.
Here?
Yeah. So she could be here and meet Sean and Michelle.
Yeah.
Rickwood said, cruise ships for me have gotten so big, it's like taking a city with you. I like the smaller ships where it's more friendly and intimate.
Yes.
Me too.
That's why it's so awesome when we did the world cruise.
Yeah.
That ship was so small.
It was the original Love Boat.
I know, but I know that part was cool too. But I thought the fact that it was so small.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
I really liked it. Now I've heard some people prefer, like they love these ships that hold 10,000 people. And maybe that's part of it too, because they've gone to these just huge ships where it is a lot more focused on like families and children and teenagers and young people. You know, I know there's crazy 20-year-olds that'll get up there and do all that crazy stuff too. So whereas that's not what we enjoy about cruising.
Right.
Like we're not going to be getting on their ropes course and whatever else. So I feel like, we like the smaller ships. I think like around 2,000 to 3,000, I feel like is a good size, just because like you said, it is more intimate. You get to meet people.
Like I was saying, when we're doing the meetup, that's why I wanted it to be smaller.
Right. Exactly. Shad said, we used to love going to buffets until we found a piece of dish rag in our food. That and seeing a snot-nosed kid reaching in with his hands to grab some food, double gross. Exactly.
Well, you know what though? It's really bad if you got your food sitting all on the counter, right? A little piece of plastic right up cloth. You know what they call that? That should have been our first clue. They call it a sneeze guard. Hello.
Yeah, it bothers me, and I think my reason I never cared for buffets
just because everything you just.
Well, growing up.
Yeah.
You know, I would spend most summers with my grandparents, and my grandpa, of course, back then they didn't call it this, but nowadays we would call him a germaphobe. And he really was a germaphobe on a lot of stuff. Like, you know, you couldn't just get ice out of the freezer. He had a utensil that you would get the ice out with.
Yeah.
And even though it's ice, he was like, oh, you can't use your hands to get ice.
Make the whole pile.
And I'm like, but it's frozen. But anyhow, he did not want the kids in the kitchen while my grandmother was cooking, or if anybody was cooking, no kids are allowed in the kitchen. Wow. Certainly couldn't cook with them in the kitchen. Like, oh my gosh.
Don't teach them or nothing.
Yeah, right. And then he hated buffets, but he was okay with Bluebies because they served you.
Yeah, that makes sense because everything. You don't do it yourself. I mean,
yeah.
I just hate it because the food was bleh.
Yeah, but he
Very
loved him.
subpar.
Or Piccadilly.
No,
Or
same thing.
Luby's. Yeah,
Tomato,
same
tomato.
thing. But he liked those. But yeah, he could not. He was like so against buffets. So he was like, no, people are dirty. People are disgusting. People sneeze and cough on everything.
Yeah,
No.
let's see what happens in the kitchen in the back, though.
I know. That's
Out
what
of
we're
sight,
like.
out of mind.
But I guess at least that's contained to just a smaller chance. Whereas, don't you imagine at a buffet, it's the same thing. There's staff that's cooking it in the back and bringing it out.
Right.
They're doing the same thing.
Right.
And then plus you have people, and people, I don't know.
Or what would you say Grandma used to tell you? Oh, we don't go anymore. We got a bad bite.
Yeah, and that was also what would happen is they would find a new place, and they would absolutely love it. So then they would go all the time. And then sure enough, like 3 months later, they would be like, well, we don't like it anymore. We got a bad bite. And I'm like, well, it's bound to happen eventually.
Right.
Okay.
They're funny.
Rickwood said, we flew into London, got train tickets for anywhere we wanted to go in the country. We'd pick a city, stay several days, and then go do local tours, and then move on to the next city.
That sounds awesome.
Yes.
That's the way you do it.
Yes.
I've never ridden in a train. So that sounds cool.
Oh, yeah. They're so nice over there.
That sounds
like
awesome.
you could get really nice ones. Renee said, to me, if your food is under a sneeze guard,
Right.
Nope. Sean said they have a general store up there, lots of souvenirs. Okay, so it was that area, the Shenandoah.
Okay.
Yeah. And we were going to go, but it was like, I think it was between that and some kind of liquor place.
I don't remember.
I don't know. What's your favorite whiskey?
Whatever's on sale.
No, seriously.
Evan Williams.
Maybe
or
it was
Jack
Evan.
Daniels.
Wait, no, what's the other one? Jack Daniels, or I thought it was like James. It's another
Jim Beam.
Jim Beam.
Yeah.
We went to the Jim Beam one.
Yeah.
Where's that? And
I don't remember exactly.
but we were going to go to the Jack Daniels, and we got over there. I will remember this.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. So we got to the Jack Daniels. We were going to go do that tour, and then we were looking at the price and everything, and we were like, you know what?
They're too proud of it.
And we looked at each other, and we were like, do you really want to go in here? And he was
We're not
like,
alcoholics.
I know. And he's like, nah, let's leave. So then on the way out, we need to use the restroom. So we stopped at a Dollar General. Was it yours or mine where the girl, like the key somehow, there was an issue with the key.
I think it was yours. I don't remember this at all.
Yeah, there was like this key, and it was like this whole debacle, and there was some kind of, she looked like maybe she enjoyed meth once in a while. And I was like, oh gosh, I guess I'm not using the restroom here.
Well, more than once in a while.
Renee said, my only exception is like a nice salad bar at a Brazilian. Yeah, that is true. Or similar, where they have staff nearby cleaning, stocking, and monitoring. That is true. When you do the Brazilian, we do usually do the salad bar.
Mm-hmm.
22 Cat said, I've always been a bit of a germaphobe, so buffets have never been my thing. The food is never hot, cold enough either. I have to have food that's at the right tip. Picky, I guess.
No,
I don't think
fine.
so. I think my idea is, and this has always been my thought process, if I'm going to spend my money on something, I want it to be worth it. So to me, the price, I was like, why would I want to spend $10 for a dinner at a freaking buffet that's going to be, like you said, it's not going to be hot or cold enough, and it's going to be sloppy and messy, and it's going to be loud and noisy. Or I go to a nice sit down, be served and everything, and it'd just be a few dollars more, and I'll get quality food.
That reminds me of that one episode of the 70s show. Red and Kitty go out to dinner. He takes her out to treat her, their favorite restaurant. They ain't been there in several years or whatever. So they welcome them in, seat them down, and tell them, oh, look, now we have the salad bar. And Red's like, what? A salad bar? What? Yeah, you go and make your own. He goes, why would I pay you to make my own salad? If I wanted to do that, I'd just stay home and have Kitty do it. And they got up and left.
Well, yeah, don't blame them. Right. So that's
the only
how
one
I
we
look
did
at
like
it.
too, though, was the Taste of Texas or whatever. It's down south, the one Landry's restaurant.
Uh-huh.
We really liked it. Remember that one time we went, the lady was really loud, just ruined the whole experience. But their salad bar was always good too.
Well, Taste of Texas, it's not a Landry's.
No.
That's the one with the huge salad bar.
Yeah, that was the one down in Katy or whatever. I'm sorry, not Taste of Texas. You're right.
No, Taste of Texas is near the Inner Loop.
Yeah, that's the one that they had a giant salad bar.
Yeah, huge.
The 2 blocks of cheese.
Yes, and you just shave off all the cheese.
That one was pretty good as a salad bar.
That was really good.
Yeah.
You're
right.
Didn't we go last year for my birthday?
I think so. It was really good.
It was.
All right, maybe that's what we're going tomorrow night.
I'm sure they're booked. Because last time they were like booked a month ahead. Right. That's the only thing with that. But see, that's what I mean. Yeah. I just think for me.
But that's also $60 a person to get in there.
Oh, at least. Yeah. But I think for me, when it comes to eating out, is like if I had the choice, okay, you can eat out 3 days a week, but it's going to be mediocre, like buffet type food. Or instead you eat out one night a week and it's at a really nice steakhouse. I'm like, I'd rather do the steakhouse.
Even then, that's too much going out once a week.
Well, yeah, I know. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
You know, that's how I've always looked at it. Or
it's quality over quantity.
Right. But I've been with people who are like, no, they would rather have the quantity. They're like, I like a buffet because I could eat as much as I want for the same price.
Yeah.
And it was just all about the quantity. And I was like, I can only eat so much. And why does it matter if I'm eating stuff that I don't really care for? Like, what's the point? I'd rather just not eat.
Right.
Right? Has anybody ever done that? Like, sometimes I get to where, like, nothing sounds good, so I just rather not have anything.
I never had that action.
I know.
That's why I said HungryHeath's not just a clever name.
Sean said, after being on a carrier in the Navy with 5,000 people on the ship, I got used to being on a crowded ship.
You're right. Kind of had to be.
Right? Oh, wow. And he's, 2ATQ Cat said, 5,000 people. That's too people-y, Sean. Right. I'm saying. And you're working.
Yeah.
Sharon said, good night, all. Good night, Sharon. 3 weeks.
Wow, it's coming up quick.
Sean said, Jack Daniels is in Tennessee. Jim Beam is in Kentucky.
Yeah.
So I wonder which one it was then. I feel like, that's the part, you know, when you've done
too much,
so many road trips. See, Skyline Drive, I kind of remember doing that.
Mm-hmm. Was that the chili also?
Yeah, here it is. Shenandoah National Park, iconic National Scenic Byway, Skyline Drives, rides along the crest of the Blue Ridge Mountains through the heart of Shenandoah Park. And that's what we did, was the Skyline Drive. That was so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I wonder if we did the Jim Beam. I know we did Jim Beam because we have the sign. Sean said, that's the thing I love about a Brazilian steakhouse. You get all the food like a buffet without all gross people doing who knows what to the food. Right. Exactly. Yes, I agree. See, I don't mind. I guess that's technically a buffet, but it's like you said, you don't have, you know, the same 50 people coughing and sneezing all over it.
At least at Ponchos, they brought it to
you. That's still
bad food.
That really was.
That was basically a TV dinner. They charge you more for it.
I know, but you really remember for a while pre-keto, you would be like, hey, Brian, you want to go?
The only reason I really liked going, honestly, was the chili rellenos.
I know,
that was the main attraction.
It really was.
But again, as I got older, the more I grew out of that.
Yeah. Well, they changed it.
And it was nostalgia also.
Yeah, it really was. I don't know if anybody's heard of Ponchos.
I don't, yeah. Because I don't even know how many of them are even open still.
I don't know. Well, it looks like, we're caught up.
Oh, wow.
So if y'all have any further questions or anything else, speak now or wait till Sunday.
Right. Oh, I think he does need to go
Yeah, I did. Well, if you back out,
All right.
I'll bring him in. So here's your chance. Oh, Lisa's here. Hey,
we
Lisa.
miss you.
She said, "Happy birthday, Delilah."
See, that's why she was coming in here. She's wanting everybody to see her.
Yeah, that's probably it.
See, I told you he needs to go out.
Yeah, he does. Go, baby. Good boy.
But y'all, we're seriously needing to wrap this up pretty soon because I gotta get the trash out to the street and I gotta get up in the morning and go to work.
Go.
And then he tries to run back in and you open the door. He's like, oh, well, I went outside to get my treat now.
I know. I was getting my treat and then begged to go out again.
I don't want to get too graphic, but remember, I kept trying to use the bathroom and nothing like that.
Oh my gosh, we don't need to know.
It's time to go. I need to go.
Tweet Q Cat said, I did that Jim Beam tour a few years ago. Wouldn't that have been funny if we were on the same tour?
The other one we did is here in Texas. Remember?
We've done several in Texas.
No, the one with the
Garrison Brothers?
Yes, that one was worth it. That was the best one we ever did.
That really was the best one.
It was awesome. They had a bathroom, had a giant window on it. It's a one-way window. When you sit down, it's pointed out, you're looking out on the scenery around the park. You can see out, nobody can see in, but it still feels weird.
Like you're just going out the middle of the pasture.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a lot of fun.
I'll be right back.
Well, Renee said, happy weekend, everyone. And hey, Lisa. Well, thank y'all so much. If you haven't already, please give this a thumbs up.
Are we cutting it or?
Yeah, I was gonna cut it.
Okay. Go and tell them goodbye then before I take off.
Okay. Well, it's Valentine's. I want to be respectful.
Well, that's
everybody.
true too. I forgot about that. No, I'm saying is we need to, but yeah, I gotta go.
All right, everybody. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you for tuning in.
Happy Valentine, and we will see you Sunday.
Sunday.
Exactly.
Good
Okay,
night.
last
We love
comment.
You.
Sean said, when I was a kid, my parents would take us to the Ponderosa.
Oh, I've never been there.
That was a great buffet back in the day. I wonder if they still have those somewhere.
Hopefully, do some research.
I guess we got to Google.